Hello, everybody, and welcome back for episode 37 of my Starting from Rock Bottom in Kenshi series. I am Mateo. When we last left off, we had quite the scuffed expedition from this east side of the map back to the border zone. The good news is I feel a lot safer now that I've made it this far. Last episode was absolute chaos. There's no doubt about that. But we're working in a better headspace this time. Things are definitely bound to improve. Let's switch some of these people out. Well, we're looking good. Want Blend's leg to be better. Hammett, you can get on that bed. Alright. So, one thing that I want to do in this episode, I want to dabble back into the swamp. I want to fight those swamp ninjas that I was struggling with before. And I want to get some of these bounties that I've been stacking. So, Race Hiver, wanted for victimization of an esteemed member of the United Cities. Must be delivered alive, but I don't think he's going to be anywhere near here. Very skilled combatant and deceiver. Do not be fooled by the old age. High standing amongst the anti-workforce cultist. Wanted for acts of terrorism. The Canyonland Killer. Violent, deranged individual guilty of luring and killing travelers. The issue with these is I'm not currently controls the cannibal origin territories of Darkfinger. Name not known. Well, I think ultimately I just need to do... Let's check Blend's leg. We'll let Blend's leg go for a little more. But one thing that I'm thinking that's going to be important to me is finding these bounty targets. And I'm going to take Beep. I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to talk to the barkeep. And we want to buy a map? No. I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Starving bandits. This should be nothing. This should be easy pickings for everybody. So it looks like Rain does not have a medkit on her. Yeah. Trade with Pia. Get a couple of those. Her strength is up to 53 though. What's Ruka's? 45. And what is that weapon, the plank? 28. So someone said you need about twice as much strength as the weight of the weapon. So 28 times 2 would be 56. So we're just going to keep... we're going to keep carrying these heavy loads, especially now that we are in safer territory. I'm not as threatened when someone can catch up to me because, well, simply put, I'm more equipped to fight them. I don't necessarily want to fight the Holy Nation, though. Let's get back to Squin. Let's... Oh, man, fade. Let's get back to Squin. We'll take a little journey to Squin. Dump off all of this leather. And then figure out how to make some sort of animal skin to leather process. 1578. Okay. Small research bench. This can be dismantled. Yes. Grab this one too. How does that happen? I swear it's Shift Tab to do that. I'm not hitting that. Okay, so I know this is medical cooking stove. Yes, perfect. And then one of these is leather storage, so let's take as much of this as we can and put it into here. Oh, animal skins into leather. Duh, this is leather I already have. Whoops. But I have no animal skin storage, do I? Medkits. Crafting. Storage. Animal feeder. I mean, I suppose I could use a general storage. I'm not worried about the building materials. What I do want... I want you to go here, buddy. We gotta make some cash. Alright, bang. It's gonna take us a second to get here, but it ain't open yet, so it's okay. Wait. What's he doing? I don't know why the door's not opening, but we'll just go in here. It's open now, of course. Please, turn off your jobs, come on. He does have stuff in the leather tanning thing, though. Or he does have that task, so he should have a lot to do. Alright, bang, bang, bang. Oh, man. So I sold about 40. That made me about 7,000 cats. That's pretty good. I'll put jobs back on for him, see what happens. The crew is chugging, though. And we're getting kind of big. The second pack animal is going to help a lot when we actually go on expeditions. Backpacks are cool and all, but I don't know. I kind of like being able to pack everything on a pack animal of some sorts and trade it all at once versus having to go through each person and trade. And then they all got to be close enough to the trader and then blah, 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 you know? Creates issues amongst themselves. Hmm. If the rest of the squad was down here, I don't know why they took different paths, but they did. And now that the squad's here, we'll fight. And why are you going there? This isn't all the bone dogs either. This is probably best case scenario though. Medic. Fade got absolutely rocked because Fade has no armor, which is okay because we can get him armor once we get to Squin because we've been saving it, right? Get this one too. Too far? No, perfect. Okay. I needed food, though. So I decided to fight these bone dogs. I had a little bit, but I am beginning to run low. And food is the lifeblood of the whole operation at the end of the day. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ruka pickup. And how is Ruka's head like this? Like, did Ruka get like smoked by dogs in the head? Like, come on. Come on, you know? Alright. Fade's first time being knocked out, though, so sounds like he caught a fade. Sometimes you're the one giving the fade, sometimes you're the one receiving the fade. And that'll be a little bit more money as well. Alright, keep it moving to Squin. And then, let's see, so we got 24 raw meat, we got 22 uncooked meat, we got 30 plus teeth. And I want to see, so an animal skin is worth 240. What are you doing right now? I want to see how much leather is worth. So one leather is worth 156, which has to mean that one animal skin has to equal more than one leather, right? Right? I mean, otherwise, what's the point of making... I mean, I guess leather can be used to make other stuff, while animal skins can't be. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Okay. And now this is confusing to me, too. Like, why are we randomly... What is this? But why did they just randomly take off? And how did I miss these starving bandits getting into my grill? Beautiful. And I'll put everybody on medic, but my concern, I wouldn't even call it a concern, my thought is that all of this stuff is awful loot, and ultimately, I'd hope to get a bandage of some sort, a first aid kit. We're almost back to Squin, though. Once we get to Squin, I want to go to this ruin in the Burning Forest. It's calling out to me. I don't know why. I don't know what's there. It could be death. It really could. It could be imminent death, but curiosity, you know? They got me interested. But while we are on our way back to Squin, it feels like a good time to say that once again, I apologize for the lost footage in the last episode for anybody who saw that. Hopefully it wasn't that big of a deal. I didn't really get any feedback on it. But yeah, that was the most lackluster episode I feel like I've released. I was on a time crunch. I lost footage. It was just a mess to say the least. But you know, I got something posted, and I think that's what's important at the end of the day. I've posted an hour-long episode in about 50 days straight now, which to me is quite a large feat. So I'm pretty proud of that. And yeah, I'm excited to keep playing the game. I started a new series playing the game Abiotic Factor. So if anybody is interested in that, I uploaded the first episode of that yesterday. So I'm gonna add that into the mix is the plan. Unless it's just what's Blend doing up here? Oh, he's on block. I see. I see. But yeah, so as long as I feel like the Abiotic Factor series is getting, a reasonable amount of views, more than 0. I requested 200 views and 10 likes for me to make episode 2, but I like the game and I want to play it more, which is why I started playing it in the first place. I played a little bit offline or off camera, off stream, off recording, however you wanna word it. But I'd been wanting to play more, and it's so much easier for me to get footage to upload when I'm recording everything that I'm playing. So I was basically just playing Abiotic Factor, and it was more or less for the love of the game, which all of my gaming is more or less for the love of the game. But I'm at the point where it's like, why would I not just upload pretty much anything that I'm playing and do these live commentary series? Because, it's one more video out there for the people to see, one more opportunity for me to grow, and yeah, make the community bigger. So it's all exciting things. All right, we're gonna go to this side, and then I want to Hammett needs building materials. Building material. Yeah, if you're enjoying the series, let me know. Let me know what you've been thinking of the series. Let me know what kind of playthrough you want to see me do next, whatever the case may be. All the feedback is good feedback, and without a doubt, it is seen. So 10 at a time. So once he finishes this inventory, move all this leather in there, and then Hammett can also move his leather in there, and put this in here. And then now this is strictly, I keep calling this leather, this is animal skins, but you get the gist of it. Streak is out here grinding his ass off. 72 laboring, 65 athletics, only 8 strength though, which is pretty disappointing. Doesn't even have a weapon though. Doesn't even have a weapon. So speaking of weapon, Ruka, is Fade back? No, Fade is not with us upstairs. Fade needs to be in this bed. Alright. This. I mean, I could put an armored rag skirt on him. Food storage is empty. This is almost certainly going to be better than what he was using. So, old refitted, 6910, 5810. So this one's actually better. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so this for this. And then I have this heart protector, but it's not good. It's better than nothing, I guess. But it's probably better off just sold. Alright, Streak's gonna stay here. And Continue his jobs, but let me have research books, right? Where is there any reason you didn't trade with the bull, my man? I thought you were lost. Thank you. Okay, so upgrade. Somebody told me about this in the comments. Iron plates, power -10. I'm good on power. Need 10 more iron plates. Ruka and Rain should be able to get that done. Alright. Again, one thing that I want to do in Squin is end up buying this property here and expanding the operation. But right now the operation is a nomadic operation. We're really about exploring and finding loot, so I might as well throw the 2x on. And nobody else caught that work quite like Fade did. But his defense is... He has no perception. He's alright though, he's getting there. He looks like he doesn't have an arm, which I don't like, but he certainly does. And then let's go check the bar just to see if there's any interesting parties there. Alright, because we still need more numbers always. We got some sheks we can recruit. A shek named Meow. Soto. Hot Longs. And Kang. Kang looks strong though. Looking for protection? Maybe you got any skills? I am. How much are you charging? My fee is 6,000. I'll enjoy the challenge of keeping a fragile flat skin alive. I hear you people get killed very easily. That's the spirit. Let's go. Now you are my flat skin. Nobody will touch you. Alright, I think that that was expensive, but worth it, because Kang... Because Kang is strong. Oh. Kang's really strong, so first things first, he's got Drifter's Pants, mid-grade salvage. Let's go ahead and trade this weapon on out of your hands for you. I'm here to trade. Kang. We're increasing our sheks though. Actually, let's go ahead and buy all of these. Alright, we are broke, but that is okay. And then I'm going to take Rain. Okay. I wanted you to put the materials here. Did you not do that? I wanted Ruka to do the same thing. Damn, it's sleeping for some reason. Doesn't need to be. Oh man, Fade. That big ass whackable head of yours. Refitted. Fragment axe. Weighs 18 though. He's definitely not strong enough to carry it. 850. I mean, this is definitely better. But I need to get more. Let's take beep. Take as much of this as we can. Get a little bit of money back in the pockets. Alright, now we're not completely broke. I do want to buy these, though. We want all locations that we don't have. Alright, trade with Spade. Give her all of these, which she, whoops, so clearly lacked. Except she didn't. Silver Shade, Wall. We'll give him 1? No. He's got 4, he's got 3. So we'll do like that. Actually, he's got 4. Beef's got 4, and I think that'll be good. As long as Fade, I mean, that head being at 45 is just not ideal. So we're going to let it tick on just a little bit longer. Hopefully you guys don't get bored and leave the video. But if you do decide to leave the video while I'm yapping and the head progress is getting up, the head life, the limb head life, whatever. If you are enjoying the video and you're enjoying the series, be sure to leave a like. Please. Please! It helps a lot. It really does. It really, really does. Alright, let's get on out of here. We'll let Dr. Chung stay. Did this get finished? No, this needs one more. Alright, we got one more. Bank. Wait, did I put that on the research table? What did I just put that in? I put that in the Garu backpack. Buddy, I'm trying to be Dr. Chung over here. Alright, I need everybody here. Cat, are you working on leather still? Yeah, you are. You got a lot to do. Dr. Chung, is this done? It is. So now you got a lot of research to do. Medium building shells. Sure. Crafting, defense. Composite runners. Using a lower friction material for the slot of a crossbow could increase the power by another 5%. Do some crossbow research. Batteries, electrical crafting. Upgraded small generators, searchlights, light post efficiency, industry. Do iron plates. Basic weapon grades 5. That's going to take him a long time. Alright, and then, like I said, we're going to journey into that... Ooh. We're going to journey to the burning forest and stop by some swamp villages again. Alright, streak is gone. Now, the real question becomes... Do I want more people? And the answer is always going to be yes, but will I be able to survive with the amount that I got? Hopefully. I would like Dr. Chung and Cat and maybe even Streak to come. Streak's my dedicated worker. But, I mean, we've gotten a lot stronger. I do need to maybe... Let's do like this. Oh, you're already... Oh, wait, he's still got this bounty on... Or she still got this bounty on her shoulder? Oh, hell. Okay. Let me go back over here real quick. I did not realize that. I've just been running around with this man on my shoulder for as long as I can remember. It's gonna take me a while to get here. But that'll be a cool little 3,000 cats. I've heard problems about this person not being in here, this police chief. And that's exactly what happens to me. I've been told, though, you can put people in cages and you'll get money for it. But there's no cages. So, what do you do in the event of that? Hmm. Well, sounds to me like we are going to just continue carrying this man on our shoulders. What is Fade doing? Getting food. I'm so confused. Alright. Let's get everybody here. Beep. Uno mas. Alright. No, man. Start walking this way. We're going to the swamp village. Quit trying to go back to the house for food. We've got food. I could have sold my teeth, too. Oops. Silver Shade out of ammo? No. Back spade up. Back wall up. Why don't you turn around, homies? This is nothing but a little bit of XP. Ruka's fighting with a bull on her shoulder. Alright, we'll medic everybody up and then we'll be right back on our way. Once we get to... Because my expected path, I want to go to this swamp village. I want to go to Rot. Go to this mud town. I haven't been to this village, so I'd like to check this one out as well. And I haven't really been to this part of the swamp. I haven't been too far south. But the Burning Forest calls out to me regularly in the middle of the night while I'm not even on the game. The Burning Forest is like, you need to come search this ruin. There's gonna be nothing here, but it'll be fun. Then again, maybe something good is there. I will say that I've seen people say to go fight the bandit leaders in the swamps. So that's another reason I'm headed out there. Dust bandits, lots of dust bandits though. Lots of dust bandits, huh? We got dust bandits here. We got dust bandits here, and we got dust bandits here. Oh, man. Hopefully this is working to get her strength up. It is. Because once Ruka can use that plank, man, I mean, that's one of my best weapons, and I can't even use it because it's so heavy. Now, in hindsight, I shouldn't have bought it. But ain't much I can do about hindsight. Well, I shouldn't have bought it so fast, I guess I should say, or so early. I should have leveled my strength up first. But it gave me an immediate reason to start leveling up my strength, so... Are you sure? Tora the Fearless. So I guess she got out. A bug man with the blade I'm using. I mean, I turned her in. She still has some stuff on her, but... I mean, right? It's an upgrade, I suppose. I wouldn't mind buying a couple more lanterns as well. And heading back to Mongrel at some point with the lanterns, since supposedly that's a thing. Where maybe the fogmen don't try to eat you if you have a lantern? I don't know, maybe I'm misunderstanding what vague information I've been given. But yeah, let me know that y'all are still liking the Kenshi playthrough as well. Now, part of the reason I'm playing the game is because I want to play the game. Well, most of the reason I'm playing the game is because I want to play the game. But the main reason I'm posting is for other people's entertainment. So, once I'm no longer entertaining people with certain kinds of playthroughs or videos, whatever it may be, we'll shift gears. I will say I did have a job interview today for a part-time job as a pharmacy tech, so we'll see how that goes. I am not eager to have another job, but, you know, sometimes one job isn't enough. Dust Boss. I wish the Dust Bosses had bounties, but maybe they'll have a good weapon. Wall. I see you, buddy. I see you. Just block. Silver Shade. Hit the man right beside you, if you would. Looks like a good candidate for Fade. This will be better fighting for me, though. I get to fight with a lot more confidence. You know what? Should do that as well. That would help. I feel like these pack animals, though, are tanks, more or less, for me. I'm thinking in the end I'll want a third or a fourth one as well, but for right now, 2 is going to be good. It's a lot of space that I can carry. And I may be able to find some new armor for Fade here. Blend is a big motherfucker. Oh, man. We're also alive and kicking, though. These are just dust bandits. And there's a lot of beds here, so we may rest here as well. Let's put Beep on block. Get everybody in a little closer. Still nobody's went down yet, so this is good. Got a lot of good fighting on, a lot of 1v1s. Let's see what we got here. We got 3 people fighting 3 people. Let's stick the bull on this archer over here. And then this is good. Kang got knocked, so let's take Beep and go heal Kang. Go ahead and address that early so maybe he can get back up. Fade got knocked. Someone told me that I can ally beak things, by the way. Nobody has told me that yet, so thought that was pretty cool. I have to reread what he said. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's some faction that you can keep healing over and over, and eventually you will be able to... I'm gonna put Kang in a bed. Alright, and then... Where's Fade? Let's put him in a bed. And then... We need to loot. But let's start over here. And I actually am going to loot a bunch of their weapons because this is going to be income. Alright, rusting. $303, $705, $318, $516. Refitted. High grade boots, high grade helmet. I can go on somebody probably. And don't forget that we got 3K on our shoulder. I'm just gonna move everything though to the bowl, including these. Or it's either the pack beast, and I'll let other people sift through it to see if they can find anything for their own. You don't win this, brother. Just keep your ass down. Oh my god, Stinks is out here clapping folk. Not that these are the most impressive claps, but she wasn't always like this, you know? It's nice. And then we've got all of this fighting going on. Let me do this. Where was Fade? Get your ass on a bed, bro. Is anybody else in like terrible condition? Blend's not in good condition. Ruka's not in great condition. Kang. Let me put these people in passive. Alright. So many bodies to loot. Trying to get these refitted blades. And trying to make sure that I get any arrows that I can as well. I definitely saw some archers. I haven't exactly picked up any arrows yet. This guy was 100% an archer. I didn't loot his body. Let's loot him next. Okay, 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 okay. I'm sure I'm missing some, but not too worried about it. This guy's got a club, but he's an archer. This guy's also an archer. That's some good crossbows, though. I wouldn't say great or anything, but 3 standard crossbows ain't bad. I'll put extra arrows on the bull. Arrange, and then old refitted. Let's get the bull over here. Alright, standard. These are all standard. These are all refitted. This is old refitted. 6910, 6513. But the ring sabers are a little better. This is worth 649. These are worth 516, so I'm gonna keep them in these. Can't put boots on them. Can't put a helmet on them. Okay. We'll look at this now. Atto is somebody I need to keep an eye on as well. Pole arm refitted. So this man's good, to be honest. Cargo pants, 15, 17, 30. But these are 100% cover on the legs. These are 60% cover, 24, 39, 90. Okay. We'll put these on here, but we'll give samurai boots. 21, 35, 70. Where's the high one? 21, 35, 70. Standard. High. 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 $16.29.80. These are definitely better. I need to take those people off passive. High grade. Want these. Passive. I mean, he's got to sleep for a second. We're close to the swamp village, though, so we're gonna keep it moving. As soon as I start moving? Is this Dust Bandits over here? Yeah. No, no, no. Medic. Alright, let's keep it moving. Again, this is good XP. We don't care that our people are slow because we are a unit. Everybody's alive and kicking right now, and that's big. Being alive is one thing, but kicking, you know what I'm saying? We got to be out here able to fight back. It feels good to be back in the swamps, though. I know that there are still scary things in the swamps, like the blood spiders. Yo, the pool is going crazy. They're probably not going to have a police station at this swamp village. So maybe we head towards Shark. I think we go Shark, Mudtown Village, right, maybe? Right. Maybe Shark, Mudtown, right, Village, and then Ruin. But the Ruin by itself is just super interesting to me. So curious what it could possibly be. Only store they have is a damn backpack store. We'll check it out, though. And we'll definitely make some cats. Alright, let's do business. Let's go to the bull. Bang, 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 bang. Sell the leather. Sell the plated long boots, the hats. And then let's buy one more bed. Maps, no reason to buy. We'll buy a piece of food just because it's cheap. We'll buy these because they're cheap. And these. Square goggles, 100% for dust storms. Fade can't wear a hat, can he? Oh. That's tough, man. He should be able to wear something on top of his head. Well, guys, I think this is as good a place as any to wrap it up and call it a sode. We are deep. This is the deepest we've been. Ooh. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you watch this whole episode, thank you so much. Be sure to leave a like. If you're not subscribed already, be sure to subscribe. We are closing in on 150 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. When I started posting these playthrough series, I was at like 35 subscribers. So the feedback has been amazing. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Hopefully you guys continue to enjoy it. Let me know any feedback that you have, any tips, any mods, any suggestions, whatever it may be. I'm here for it. Even game suggestions. Like I said, with posting Abiotic Factor, I'm going to continue to branch out and post these different games and engage the engagement on these different games and go from there. But regardless, I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, rest of your night, whatever the case may be. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace!